It's been a bumpy road for emerging economies across the globe. Falling commodity prices, pending rate hikes in the US, and volatile currency moves are dragging growth and sending investors to the hills.
The dollar has become so strong that we're finding that emerging market currencies are declining.
The MSCI Emerging Market Index has fallen 25% in the last year, while overall volatility in global markets soared to its highest levels ever in August, largely as a result of moves by China to limit the impact of a sharp slowdown in its economy.
You'll find that those countries that are exporting to China, including South Africa, are seeing weakened export growth. And also those that are sitting with urgent current account deficits, along with urgent fiscal deficits, the fragile five, for example, are reeling the most because they don't have buffers. They don't have levers to turn when a crisis hits.
Emerging markets in Africa in particular are feeling the pain. Countries on the continent grew exponentially in recent years as it fed China's demand for minerals. Oil exporting countries like Nigeria and Angola are also battling with prices that have halved in the last year.
So it comes back to the big question is around what structures are being put in place to ensure that these economies are competitive and that to ensure that they develop and ensure that they grow and that they can decouple themselves somewhat from the commodity cycles.
However, it may take some time to get there. Growth in sub-Saharan Africa is expected to come in at 4.2% for 2015. It's widely expected that the IMF will revise this figure lower due to Africa's dependence on China and Europe. No doubt it's going to be a tough year for Africa and for other emerging markets. Economic growth is slowing and currencies are weakening, causing a push in inflation. Youth unemployment in the region is also rising rapidly. South Africa, as the most developed economy on the continent, is expected to grow by a mere 1.5% this year. And there's even concerns of a recession. Analysts say it's time for new thinking and quick action to get back on track. Sumitra Naidu, CCTV, Johannesburg.
Many of Africa's countries